For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record. Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Why you be all in my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a nigga who lying for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust it. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why is you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side. I don't know if you bitches are thinking I'm blind. Cross on my crosses and dot on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's word of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing, I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Fuck all the pictures, dimensions. I don't with your digits, I mean it, I'm staying inside. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it.
Hello? Hello? Hello, babies? Hello, babies? Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Watch out. Everybody move. Move.
Alright everybody, hopefully you enjoyed that quick little workout edit. We're going to break the whole workout down right now, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Now, starting off, we're going to be hitting 4 sets of as many reps as possible on pull-ups. A big key to this is I want you to stay about 1 to 2 reps shy of failure so we don't purely exhaust ourselves on the first movement. And I also want you to try and focus on keeping constant tension at the bottom of the range of motion, meaning when you're at the very bottom of the pull-up, you're not going to go to a straight dead hang, you're not going to just hang there. You want to keep your lats contracted through the entire range of motion. Once we finished that, then we moved into 3 to 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps on a wide grip seated row. This is a neutral grip bar that I'm using here, but any wide grip you can find or your gym has will work. Now with this one, we're going to be focusing on full range of motion. So you notice that I'm allowing myself to stretch as far forward as I possibly can while keeping my lower back straight or arched as much as possible. We don't want to let our lower back round. That's going to put us in a very vulnerable position. Another thing is as I start to fatigue towards the last couple reps, I'm going to start using a little bit of momentum in order to just force them out. Really focus on keeping constant tension on those lats. You're going to hear that a lot from this, and focus on that strict form until you need to start cheating a little bit. That's when you can start incorporating it. Once I finished that, then I moved into some lat pull downs. With this, I did 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, and I want you to notice kind of my back position. So you notice I'm in a pretty big arch, and I'm really putting emphasis on that upper portion of my lat just below my armpit, basically. That really wide point of the lat. That's where I'm trying to focus on. Another huge key to this that I want you guys to really try out is I want you to try and think of expanding your lats as you're letting the bar stretch you up and forward. Really think of pulling your lats out and around, almost like you're trying to hug your chest with your lats. Really think of even say like a front double bicep or a rear lat spread where you're trying to really spread your lats out. That's going to give you a really good range of motion and an extra contraction when you come down with the movement. So after that, then I moved into some cable pullovers, again with that lat pull down bar, so roughly the same grip position. Did 3 sets of 10 reps on this one, trying to keep the rest period pretty low, like 15-30 seconds maximum. And then I moved into a a dumbbell row. And one big thing with this that you'll notice is, first of all, I'm on an incline bench as opposed to a flat. I just personally prefer this because it allows me to get into a little more comfortable position to do the row and perform the movement. Do whatever you find comfortable. If you haven't tried an incline before, give it a try, you might like it. But a big key to this movement is you're going to notice the angle that I'm pulling the dumbbell at. So I'm trying to drive that dumbbell forward as I bring it down, but then as I come up, I'm pulling it back towards my hips. So it's moving in almost more of an arcing pattern as opposed to just straight up and down. What that's going to do is it's going to allow you to really engage the entire width of your lat as opposed to just sitting there going straight up and down and working more bicep and forearm and trap and all that stuff. We want to really engage the lat with that movement. Now, once I finished that, then I moved into some barbell shrugs. And with this one, I'm really focusing and emphasizing the negatives of the rep. So I went a little bit heavier than I usually would. But as you can see, I'm going up using a little bit of momentum, and then I'm resisting that weight down as much as I physically can, trying to keep and control that contraction. Did 4 sets of like 12 to 15 reps on that. And then I moved into some preacher dumbbell curls, and I really wasn't feeling this movement today, so I only did like 2 sets of like 8 to 10 reps per arm. With this one and with any dumbbell movement for biceps, focus on pulling your pinky and twisting it in and out. So think of keeping your palm up, raise your hand towards your face, and then twist your pinky towards your elbow. Does that make sense? Hopefully that's going to give you a little tighter contraction on that bicep and get a greater bicep peak. Now, once I finished off with that, then I moved into some incline seated alternate dumbbell curls. With this one, I did 3 sets of around 6 to 8 reps per arm, alternating from arm to arm. And then I tried to force out another 2 to 4 reps on each arm, really focusing on those negatives. I like to do a lot of negative training, especially with arms. It's kind of where I find that I get the best workout. It's all kind of personal preference for whatever you guys enjoy. But with negatives, big key is they are negative reps, meaning you're focusing on the eccentric portion of the movement. You want to try and control that weight on the way down. Don't just let it fall. You're using momentum, cheating in order to get the weight up, but we're controlling it on the way down. Now, once I finished that, then I moved into a lying cable hammer curl. And with this one, the reason I did lying as opposed to standing was I just wanted to change things up. It's a really great movement to isolate as opposed to using momentum. And for that one, I did like 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps before moving into the final movement, which were barbell 21s for 3 sets. Now, if you guys haven't heard of 21s before, essentially what you're going to do is you're going to do 3 sections or 3 different ranges of motion for each set. Starting off, you're going to do the lower half of a barbell curl. You're going to do 7 reps there, as you saw. Then you're going to do the upper half, stopping halfway on the way down and then coming back up, partial rep, and you're going to do that 7 times. Then you're going to do 7 full range of motion reps. And that's going to be 1 set. Do that 3 times, and then that's the workout. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe, definitely helps the channel out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, live on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link no China way.